Hi, I'm Mrs. Ranegan. I'm Mr. Ranegan's mom. And like Mr. Ranegan, I'm a teacher and I love to read. Today, I'd like to read a story called We Don't Eat Our Classmates. The author, or the person who wrote the words, is Ryan T. Higgins. And as it turns out, Ryan T. Higgins is also the illustrator, and that's the person who draws the pictures. So let's find out more about why we shouldn't eat our classmates. Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day a little T Rex starts school. Remember what it was like your first day of school, how you felt? Think about it. What are my classmates going to be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This was very important. So here's Penelope in her room and thinking about all of these things, and her mom's watching her. Let's see what happens. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies are delicious. Penelope's dad had packed her a lunch of 300 tuna sandwiches and one apple juice. That's a big lunch. Wow. Think about why it would be so big. Finally, the big day came, and Penelope was very surprised to find out that all of her classmates were children. Okay. So, what do you think she did? Let's turn the page and find out what happened next. Uh-oh. So she ate them because children are delicious. Penelope Rex, said Mrs. Noodleman. We don't eat our classmates. Spit them out at once. So she did. I don't know. How do you think the kids felt? Sure, they weren't too happy. I know I wouldn't be. Oh, look at their faces and look at that yucky saliva all over them. Ew. It was not the best way to start school. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. She tried hard to make friends at recess. She finger painted some of her best artwork. Okay. She even saved Griffin Emery a seat at lunch. You can sit here. Penelope started to notice that everyone was making friends but her. It was lonely. Here she is, all by herself. Think about how that would feel if it were you, right? If you didn't have friends. When she got home, her dad asked about her first day of school. I didn't make any friends, Penelope cried. None of the children wanted to play with me. Penelope Rex, her father asked. Did you eat your classmates? Well, maybe sort of, just a little. Sometimes it's hard to make friends, said her dad, especially if you eat them. You see, Penelope, children are the same as us in the inside, just tastier. That gave Penelope a lot to think about. Let's see what happens the next day at school. The next day, Penelope tried really hard. But poor Penelope, she could not stop herself from eating her classmates. Mrs. Noodleman, Penelope ate William Amato again. And they were all afraid of her. Poor Penelope. Except Walter. Walter was a goldfish. So Penelope tried to make friends with him. Will you be my friend? And Walter's looking at her finger and goes, "Chomp!" "Eee!" cried Penelope. "He's eating my finger. Wah!" Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for children. So look at things now. How does it look in the room? The children are all sitting there. Penelope's sitting there. She stopped eating her classmates, even when C.C. Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself. And soon, Penelope made friends. "Found you. Want a brownie? I helped make them." Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. Oh, look at her face. She's looking at Walter. Think about how she's looking. And Walter, the goldfish, stares right back at her and licks his lips. Look at Penelope's face now as he's licking his lips at her. Okay. And he licks his lips at her because dinosaurs are delicious. The end. So I hope you like that story. And remember, we don't eat our classmates. We're always nice to them. Thank you for listening and have a great afternoon.